On to Waterbury, where the family of a murdered woman is fighting to keep her killer behind bars. They went before the parole board this morning to plead their case. News 8's Kent Pierce following the details from Waterbury.
A dramatic showdown before a parole board. In a conference room up in this building, on a video screen, there was the convicted killer and rapist pleading to be let out of prison. But in the same room, the family of the woman he killed, they're listening to and reacting to everything he says.
I followed the rules, the procedures. I'm not sure what more I could have done.
But Edward Boyle did not follow all the rules of his special parole. That's why he's back in prison.
He failed to attend his problem sexual behavior treatment session.
This hearing is so Boyle can explain what happened and ask to be let out. He's been in and out of prison a few times. The first time was for the murder of 20-year-old Louisa Scott. That was back in 1980, but it's still fresh in the mind of her brother.
31 years ago, our lives changed forever when he willfully took the life of our sister.
Ever since, the Scott family has watched Edward Boyle, watched as he was let out of prison only to sexually assault a 14-year-old girl. That's why they monitor Boyle and come to any hearings, even this one, which is only about parole violations, so the Scotts can't address the board. They can only watch, listen, and then talk to us.
Life is not perfect for me. Just because I've spent so much of my life out of society, it's difficult to fit in.
Our sister has no life. I don't want him to have a perfect life. If I had my choice, he wouldn't have a life.
What the Scott family wanted was for the board to hold a full hearing where they can talk about Boyle's past crimes and where he could be kept in prison for a dozen more years. After a few minutes of deliberating, that's what they got. And the family says they will continue to monitor Boyle even if he does get out of prison, because they say as soon as he gets out, he's going to do something to go back behind bars. On the scene in Waterbury, I'm Kent Pierce, News 8.